reason I ended the previous one is because it was in 69 format, like this. And it's hard to fit training videos, training content into that, depending on what type of training you do. Now if you're doing like push-up, you get the camera from here, stable in frame. But if you do things we move around and something is moving around, this format is better. I would like to get another one of those punching ball dummies that I had before it broke. So, right now this is what I'm working with in terms of impact training. This is good for, first of all, when I'm training with this, you get the same cardio training as if you're doing shadow boxing, right? It's pretty much the same thing. If you're moving around, it's like shadow boxing. So it's cardio stamina training. Now, with the ball here, you're adding accuracy training, timing to it. Because if you imagine something, it's like throwing techniques. Like here, what's good about this, for example, somebody's moving towards me, I got a front of here. Right there, just the right, see there, that could be a punch being thrown at my head and I'm ducking under it. So it's better playing just doing shadow boxing, imagine somebody else, because you're throwing punches like suddenly something is coming out from this angle and you're training reacting to it, however you do it. If you're thinking boxing training, it's one thing, but this, for example, is a head kick. So you're practicing your timing, hand-eye coordination, reflexes. Is that something, and it could be something move away from you, like catch it before it's out of range, or it could be something out of range right now, move towards you, and then connecting with it at the right moment, like catch it coming in. You can use it for defensive things, like in a fight, somebody's in front of you. Right now I can't reach them with my punches, but my eye is like here, like waving. Now the range is right, I can connect with it, and you're training that, like being able to gauge distance and being accurate with attacks and your reflexes, okay? You could also use it for more defensive training, where you're hitting it, it comes at you, and you're practicing dodging punches or catching punches, like blocking punches. So if it's coming at you, catching it, and yeah, there's a variety of ways you can do that. You can catch a punch with the elbows. You can catch punches like you catch a baseball, kind of with the inside of your hand. So, this kind of guard here, sometimes I train out thinking it's boxing training. Most of the time I'm doing the MMA, because if I end up, I'm not training to, I train martial arts as a hobby, passion. It's also something that could be used in self-defense if needs be. Nice point. Since I'm not training for a sports fighting competition, I'm not training only boxing all of a sudden. So, it's training for street fighting, self-defense, which means there's no rules really. It's not boxing. Okay? I don't train only boxing. Here, this guard here, I'm protecting my chin and also the up kick angle. I mean, if somebody's in front of you, here, this can intercept an up kick if they're close, especially. Depends on what the angle is. And this can go up too, in reacting to something. So here, this guard. This can become a punch. It can become all kinds of stuff. This can also reach in and grab the neck and do something else. So I kind of like this guard here. And this side of my body is covered here. I like this. with uppercut punches, if you're punching down, especially if you miss, you leave yourself open. So if I throw like this, see here, okay, I'm open, my head is open. If I punch down, see, notice what happens here. And there can be something connecting with me. Benefit to upward attacks, if that's elbow strikes or boxing punches, if I punch down like an overhand, here, I'm open. If I throw an uppercut, like a straight one or to the side, notice even if I miss, my shoulder goes over my jaw, see here. And this is in front of my face, which can block kicks or elbow strikes, all kinds of stuff. So throwing upward attacks like this, even if you miss with it, it creates a guard. So you're more covered attacking up than attacking down generally. If I punch down, somebody's here, I punch, miss, I can be countered. If I throw an uppercut and I miss, my arm is up here. See? So basically, you're more covered throwing uppercuts than downward attacks. Another thing I've been training is how I train martial arts as a solo home training form. It's kind of like a brawling MMA style that I'm using. And then sometimes I like to do more like boxing, all those stuff like this. Here's the point. Sometimes I've done things where it's like, okay, sometimes I leave my hand out, and sometimes I drill just like retracting the hand, like throwing it quickly, getting back and things like this. So sometimes I drill certain details, okay? And it can sometimes be getting inspired where I see some boxing short and some boxers are trying to bring the hand back. I see it, okay, next time I train with the ball, let's focus on like the retraction of the hand after throwing. Things like this. See, there I missed, so that was the head. That punch might still connect to the chest. Is that I'm dropping my level, kind of like this. And you have to think about what you're doing too. It wouldn't be smart to train only boxing. Like I said, I don't train like with some kind of dream I'm gonna be a sports, combat sports person. So I'm aiming to be a boxer, so I'm working to get good at boxing. Martial arts is a passion for me. It helps to stay in shape, mental, physical benefits to training. It's a passion interest. And it's also something that could be used in self-defense. And if you're fighting self-defense, it's not boxing only, understand. You have to be aware you might get kicked in the head or someone might knee you in the groin and all kinds of stuff. So it's all kinds of stuff. Here, attacking from no guard here, with a hook. I like this, I attack it from the hip. Because if you get a street fight, it might be from here, understand? Not only from the assumed fighting, understand? Same thing when I practice knife fighting. I have the weapon deployed, and then I'm practicing deploying the weapon, that's the first step. And it's not only drilling from, I'm gonna train knife fighting martial arts. So it's like get the knife, get it out, okay, walk up to the thing, and then, okay, get a guard, and I start attacking. Or part of the skill is training the deployment of it. So you can break it up, cut up into multiple parts. Now here, this is not hard to deploy really from here. This is overt killing, okay? You can make it more covert. Typically at home, now my washing machine is malfunctioning, so I'm wearing less clothes than over there. Normally I have M90 pads, M90 sub pads here. And they're big enough to fit knives in these pockets. So I have, a lot of times I have knives in these pockets and other types of pads. Which means in here, and then it's covered by the shirt, like this, and then it becomes this, understand, if you want to attack that way. Now these don't work like that because I wore knife in them to the point where the bags of the pocket bag has broken, so if I put something in the pocket, it ends up coming up my pant leg, okay? So I didn't stitch it up yet, okay? I think it might be so cold I might have to patch it. So we keep drilling the I'm also recording on my laptop in case I want to upload a training video to some other platform. I'm live on YouTube on my phone and I'm recording a video on my computer at the same time. Sometimes I also mix in where I'm imagining that I'm fighting a certain person. So the other day I was doing this pilot where I've been on a video and I'm thinking it's like Senshai is there in front of me. It's like he likes his head kick. So it's like I do a certain thing, punch like, okay, this is actually like a head kick is coming. What I do from here, Senshai is there. At a moment like this, my board is like this. He's not unlikely to launch a head kick at me. It's like what I do from here, maybe this or something like that. Understand? So there's I like to use imagination sometimes in training. Like I'm fighting a certain person. Now here was off there, that's a little bit. So if you're fighting somebody who knows how to kick and you have your guard high, your body is open and you can get really messed up by somebody that's good at kicking you in the body. Rib cage, liver, things like this. Obviously here, teep, I'm open to teep with this guard if the opponent is in front of me. Like a straight push kicks in down the center line. Or like an upward. Yeah. Start with throwing some of these hooks here and then this way. you're more likely to break your hands on backfist. That's what you connect. If used as a distraction, just connect with something or moving something to the head. And you can also use it as part of force generation sequence, where from here, throw a back fist here, which creates rotation power. I can see people use their arms for leverage in kicking, like this, for example, with the arm, as a strong kick, not like this. Same thing here. See, this is starting to pull my body this way. And it can help the power for a follow-up attack, if that's a right knee or something with the right hand. It could be that, or this, or ding, ding. Do some knife training. Don't try anything you see me do at home. The stunts you see performed, YouTube sissy bitch disclaimer. The stunts you see performed or other performed by trained experts under supervision though. Don't try anything you see me do at home. Practice this deployment here, from here. You gotta be careful, so that's why I said don't try this at home. Now, I trust that human adults can make decisions if they want to do something dangerous, but since YouTube is like a little bitch, and it's like to just cover my own ass makes it hard for them to give me strikes on my videos if I'm like doing things dangerous, like with machetes or something. Like, okay, that's what the disclaimers are for. This is a Fiskars K40, which I like that knife. Another good knife that I have is the Colsey Recontento. This is my all-round knife. They can be used as a fire knife, a weapon knife. The most common usage, what I use it for mostly is opening packages or cooking actually. Like, okay, I have it on me throughout the day, and then when I end up cooking, a lot of times that's what I use for cooking. Chopping onions or peeling stuff, opening packages, it's like a sausage package, for example. But it's a good all-round knife. It's light. It's long enough to be able to penetrate vital organs in the body. Meaning, if you look at my body here, if this will enter there, it can go into the lungs. It's long enough to reach vital organs. From the front, like 360 around the torso, it's long enough to be able to cause some serious damage with stabbing attacks. And it's small and light enough to be very nimble, and something you can end up carrying in your pocket without, it's like you forget you're wearing it because it's so light. It has decent ergonomics. I like this. So from here, 1, 2, 3. And these type of things are things that are more dangerous if you're just getting into training with knives and things like this. Deploying from covert carry. I recommend you get training knives if you want to train knife martial arts. Because you're likely to get cut more likely than not. If you do it enough, especially if there's something new you're trying, like having the weapon in cover and then pulling it. For example, a gun, practicing deploying that, if you have the safety on, you can pull on as much as you want, even if you end up getting a finger on the trigger instead of trigger on as you pull the weapon. If you have the safety on, you don't have a round chamber, there's different ways that weapon be safe. You're not going to shoot yourself, okay. Now with a knife, it's a blade on the stab, so there's no safety on. Like the safety is the sheet. Once it's out of the sheet, it's dangerous. And from here, if this touches my body, it can cut me. If the tip touches my body, it can stab me. So it's not super safe to practice. And the deeper you carry it, like if you have it in here, for example, and you're like reaching in and pulling it inside your pant leg, close to your leg, all the way up or something. So yeah, there's different things that can make it more or less dangerous. So I don't recommend you to train that as well. But here, see here, okay, it's out, and you can do all kinds of things. You can use Muay Thai techniques and boxing techniques for knife fighting. Meaning, here's a guard, see? Here, I have a guard. And here's a punch. See? Although I'm holding a knife, so I'm punching with the blade. See? Here, I'm punching with it. This is a guard, see? So, kicking up here or punching, see, it's a more effective, it's a more dangerous guard. I mean, there's less consequence to punches to my head. You might hit my hand. Now, if I'm holding a knife here, kicking to this section generally is a lot more dangerous, understand? Or punching. Even if it's just a stab defense, like if I react to things, like if there's something coming here, like an elbow, for example, here, it's like that. Or there, see? Or a teep, see here? Now you have a higher chance to catch a push kick or like a teep kick. Here, if I have this guard, punching down like this at the leg to intercept the teep. Rather push kick, rather than try to poke it, understand? I thought about this. So if you get good, you have a chance to be able to intercept attacks and cut attacks coming in with the knife. For example, if I start here or here, and then there's a head kick coming here, you can intercept things. Or if it's a kick coming here, like that, if it's a straight kick, it's coming from straight here, and I'm start here, and stab into it. Okay, and if you're in, you can pull on it. Now you have a higher chance, it's easier basically, to hit the leg. So that's useful to be aware of, was that if you're training knife fighting, it's a self-defense thing, that it's not that the only thing you can do is attack with the knife. I mean, if you have a knife, and somebody's throwing things at you, depending on what they're throwing at you, you can use your weapon as a shield, like the sword is the shield thinking. Meaning, there's a hook punch coming, and I can cut the attack coming in, understand? Now, there are certain things to make you better at that and makes it more rational to expect that you can succeed in using your weapon as a shield to like protect yourself as incoming attacks. So, for example, if I have a knife here and you stand in front of me, now obviously if you throw a kick or something, I have to get out of the way here. See, and I'm out of range now. You threw a kick, it misses here. Maybe that opened you up and I'm coming in and attack you right after. Now if something comes, like a kick here for example to my leg, you can do something like that. Now, you risk losing the knife, obviously, because it's not like magic, understand? If an elbow strike comes here, and I intercept it and catch it with the knife blade, like if this is coming at me, and I do this to catch the elbow strike, and it hits here, there's a lot of force in there. So if my grip isn't strong, I can lose the knife, okay? Now, if a kick comes, and I just move the blade into the kick, see, there's a head kick coming here, okay? And I just do this, and I'm able to get the guy to kick into the knife blade, and I lose the knife. Now he's got a gashing wound, like he kicked a knife into his shin bone, understand? And that, okay, so I don't have the knife, worst case scenario, but he's gonna be bleeding from his leg, understand? Now, the ultimate would be you're able to intercept the attack without losing your knife. And there's other things that make it more viable, more realistic there's things that can set you up for success in being able to, like catch things coming in without losing your knife and things like this. Having a good grip, or what's good grip? Part of it is technique, part of it what knife you're holding. Okay. So I like the reverse grip. And for knife fighting, stabbing attacks, thrusts are more viable most of the time than the slashes. Here's a grip. Here's one grip. Here's the other grip. That's one thing I've been doing when I've been talking about knife fighting and recommending people to do certain things. One thing you can practice: get a knife, get a training knife, and you start drilling grip changes. So you learn 2 main grips, and you start drilling grip changes. So here's one grip, see? This. Here's another grip. This. And you can alternate between the 2 grips. Use a training knife. There's different ways to do it. Here, this is a little bit of a different grip. Here, this is a good stabbing grip. Here is this grip. Now, putting the pinky back here can work too. This grip here, having it further down, keeps my thumb off the blade, and it also gives me more reach, okay? And it also makes the grip more secure in a way. If I'm stabbing it like this, into something. Because this finger here is kind of like the inverse of this. If I'm stabbing here, okay, this is helping to keep my hand from sliding down the hand over the blade. So if you have it only like this, okay, if I have sweaty hands, it's too hard of an attack, whatever, there's a risk my hand can slide down and cut myself. That happens in training wars. So with this grip, that's less likely to happen. Having the thumb at the back, like this. See, and only with the thumb I'm able to keep my hand from sliding down the blade. Now remember the disclaimer: the stunts you see, martial arts stunts you see in this video is performed either by trained experts or under supervision of trained experts. Don't try this at home. It may result in serious injury and or death. So most of the thumb here, see, and I can keep it from sliding down by having the thumb. So I like this grip. I also like this grip for stabbing, with the pinky at the bottom, or the thumb here. You can catch things. See here. Or here. See here. Do a little bit of light. I don't want to cut the ball off because I want it for future training sessions. Nej, så ska det vara. that could be a stab to the neck, I understand, if you think that's a head moving. Here, slash forehead, gently to the neck. Knife fighting, I think it's good to practice 1-2s. 1-2 combination attacks. Building muscle memory for knife fighting. 1-2s. For example, you have this grip here. A certain bar, attack like this. One, momentum carries your weapon this way, more or less. If I attack to the forehead from here, for example, either from here or here, I attack to your forehead like this. Momentum is like to carry me away from your body. So drilling, returning in the same angle with a follow-up stab. So slash stab combos with both grips. So from here, for example, see, notice how I'm slashing there. Here, for example, and then you can follow up with stabs. From close range to here, if I'm like this, slash to your torso, slide off, return with a stab right after. Building muscle memory for that, makes sense. 1-2. 1-2. So if the first slash is to your head, for example, neck, whatever, slash, return with a stab right after. Really 1-2s in different ways. Use a training knife, so you're going to get hurt if you train a lot. Starting out, well, Ghana. It's not unlikely, okay. Slash, stab, okay. And then here's the reverse grip. Slash, stab, slash, stab. See, like this. If I come in like this, slash, stab. Here. See, there is kind of like an uppercut or an upper elbow strike, only I'm attacking with the knife here. Here. See here. Slash. And then follow up with a stab. Now I'm doing the 1-2 combos. 1/2 stab. Four minutes, light training. sometimes we're throwing an intercept and not a punch. So if you see the sequences, jab, 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 sometimes it's this and it's intercepting. Which simulates punching the head, a counter punch comes, then an interceptor with my hand. So that here. See there, for example, here. Which could be a hook or something. I'm putting something in the trajectory of the attack. See just this here. Here. Now this is open. So it's open when I come down. Here, this also here. See here, but this is also defensive. Where punch, and then this. So anything where this goes up, I'm covering my jaw, my chin, with my shoulder. And it can be a level change at the same time. So you can protect your chin just by moving the shoulder up. Okay. Now, you can do two things at the same time. Where you can drop your level, meaning lower your body height, and then at the same time do this, like this, for example. Or you can do something like that.